Hey, my friends, how's it going? I am up here kind of visualizing, meditating, breathing, enjoying, and I have had, I wouldn't really call it a struggle, but maybe a scotoma, right? A blind spot as to what this backyard will transform into, right? With our help, with our stewardship. And anyway, real quick backstory. We had mulch spread on it, kind of like this area here, a little more sparse though. And I had sweet potatoes and some other stuff in there, but not much, right? Not much life there at all. And there was erosion problems and everything. And anyway, Carlos did this incredible design. And I mean, simply, he just tilled it in, right? The mulch and the greens, because now we're going to use this as our foundation to put in the food forest and the whole everything. And when I was standing here looking at the design, my eye kept being drawn to the middle of it, right? The heart is obviously, well, I put that in, but there's a reason. I'll get to it. And we do have pictures of this, by the way, before I kind of changed it with the heart, but there was an eye in the middle. You can still see it a little bit. See that? How does that happen? Right? To me, there's something divine going on. And as I was contemplating the eye right in the middle, there was a slit. You can still see kind of how the indent is. And I thought, there's something missing. And that is the heart, right? So this big download came from wherever they come, right? The mind of God. And I had this deep integration or knowing that we are the whole thing. Including the serpent in the food forest. And we are also love. And we have been out of balance. The yin and the yang, or whatever it's called, the duality, the singularity is not about AI, although AI is definitely involved. The singularity is when we simply become free of our deceptive programming that we are not already part of God. Part of doesn't even make sense, actually. We are reflections. The ego is a reflection of God. The ego is dust in the wind. The ego is temporary. But that energy, frequency, vibration, that feeling, that's who we really are. We are that operator. And this is just the system. So, knowing that we are in, maybe this could be looked at as a simulation in the mind of God, right? Even the atheists who don't believe there's a creator believe in the simulation. This brings it all together. And it's happening all over the world. And we, the demonstrators of God's design, people who know a whole lot more than I do, because I don't really know much. I just know this. When we catalyze a shift in awareness that leads to mass adoption of taking the poisons out and growing food instead of lawns, we solve all of the world's biggest problems. All that other stuff might just be crazy talk. So let's just focus on that one thing. together, because the Democrats, the Republicans, all of these systems of division can agree on this one thing, except for evil and ignorance. Ignorance simply isn't aware, and evil, the serpent, covered up with love, not covered up, elevated, inspired. How does it feel? How does it feel to feel inspired?